What is up, Math Made Easy fans? Now today is Wednesday, and I had a suggestion from one of my friends. He's like, hey man, I want you to find the volume of frustum, and he wanted to be a square pyramid. And I'm like, okay, I feel you, bro. You know, you are making some sense. So today we're going to be discussing a frustum. Now, the concept of a frustum, I've touched on it in some of my math counts videos. It's just basically take a pyramid and then chop off its top so it looks kind of like a trapezoid kind of from the side. So, milk is very good for you folks. Let's get into this. Now, what this guy said is he wanted me to do with 4 on the top and 7 on the bottom. So I kind of wrote that out. It looks like a 9 on top, but I hope that you can trust me that it's a 4. So how are we going to approach this problem? Now, if you know pyramids, it's going to be, 1/3 times the base area times the height, right? If you know frustums, you just know that it's just a big pyramid minus a little pyramid, right? And in this case, what the guy we are talking about told me the height was 6. So we are looking at 4, kind of the base of the smaller pyramid, 7, the base of the bottom pyramid. And then there's the 6 number, which is the height, which is going to be crucial. But that's really where we're going to have to be careful here. So what you might be tempted to do is just take 7 and square it, which is correct. I hope you're tempted to do that, in fact. So I am, actually, I really don't need the calculator for this. I just like to show off my calculator, I'm sorry. So we have 7 squared equals 49. This is a basic fact of math. And we also have 4 squared equals 16. I show this to you. Again. You're probably not ready for this topic if you don't understand these concepts. I do have some good earlier videos though. Check those out, man. Search through the channel. And basically, we know this is a squares we're talking about. So these are actually going to be the areas of our bases. 49 square units and 16 square units. And we're going to have to use that 6 somehow to find, that's the 3rd dimension we're talking about. But if you're going to be tempted to say, oh, well, we'll just do the pyramid one, and we'll just plug in 6 for the height of the pyramid, you are wrong. R-O-N-G. Wrong. Now, why are you wrong? Because remember, we have to take the whole pyramid of the 7 and subtract the whole pyramid of the 4. And if you notice here, we only know this 6 is this little tiny section. We do not know the whole height of the pyramid with the base of 7 now. We are going to have to visualize that. So I'm going to make another pyramid next to it. It looks like a triangle because I suck at drawing. But we have 4, we have 7, and we have 6. Now, of course, because we are talking about a frustum here, we know the top pyramid and the whole diagram are similar, right? They're similar on a scale of, if you guessed 4 to 7, you are correct. Their side length, their, length, width, and height dimensions are similar on 4 to 7. What would their dimensions of their base be? 16 to 49. What would the dimensions of their whole area be? It's going to help you out later. It's going to be 64 to 343, right? Because it's actually the whole area, the whole volume. 64 to 343 is going to be what we're going to be looking at here. But we're looking at this 6 as 7 minus 4, right? It's 3. So when we lose 3 in this dimension, because, these are all similar, the height is, it's 6 apart, height-wise. We're trying to get from 4 to 0, so that's a difference of 4, not a difference of 3. So we notice the 3 times the 2 is the 6. Now we're going to take the 4, and we're going to multiply that by 2 as well, because that is what we got to do to find, the height. So, and that's going to turn out to be 8. So now we've determined that the 4 pyramid has a height of 8, and the total pyramid has a height of 14. Now, we are going to proceed now, and we're going to finally use the formulas. So 1/3 times base times height. So 1/3 times 49 times 14, which would basically be 1/3 times 686. That really shouldn't have taken me that long, but I am sincerely apologizing. So we have 686 over 3, and we're going to have to subtract the 4 pyramids volume. I'm calling these the 4 and the 7 pyramid. We have 16 times 8 divided by 3. Just like we had 49 times 14 divided by 3 in the last example. 16 times 8 is 256. 256 divided by 3 is, we're not gonna, that's not like, it's, just something point, a repeating decimal. That's what I'm trying to say. But what we can do that people don't often realize is we can take you can see I wrote down this, and we can actually just forget about the denominators because we have common denominators for now, and we can just subtract these two. This is basic subtracting of fractions. And 686 minus 256 is just going to be 430. Now 430 over 3, if you wanted the answer as an improper fraction, 430 over 3 would be your correct answer. And if you were looking for a mixed number, we would want to, see. We could do long division if we were noobs, but, here at Math Made Easy, we are pros. So we will know that this is going to end up like 143 and 1/3. So here we have the answer in improper fractions and mixed numbers. I know when I took classes like this, they wanted an improper fractions, but mixed numbers will be the preference of some teachers. So that is it for the video, guys. Math Made Easy, peace out.